Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him this is just business. And taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do. To win titles.
But Reigns
down for the pin.
Thumped with a big blow.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents in CM Punk's corner tonight, though. The question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
A back suplex right onto the apron. Many a match has turned on that kind of contact with the apron. This could be a key moment in this contest. Pow! CM Punk who burst onto the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
You look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns and now to turn his back on him for tonight.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. One step ahead there. And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of pain.
From the top, crashing to the floor.
Crashing and burning. What a miss from up high. Clearing the announce desk. Maybe we should head for safety, guys.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Oh, stomping away. Yeesh, that's going to leave a mark. Getting dangerously close to our announce table.
And Rollins capitalizes. Pedigree! Oh, strong impact. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that. Is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
Drop kick from behind.
Ouch. Rollins getting work done. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
Falcon Arrow there. Still takes a good amount of resilience to last this long, though. Canton with a backdrop.
This is not a...
And an O'Connor roll here, stacked high.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Evades the Rollins. Spear! That spells doom for Rollins.
2. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Rollins staying in this thing. Some could even say he's far too stubborn to have things end like that.
Roman has been denied. This is not something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, neither is Reigns.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Ripcord, lariat.
Rollins now, revolution knee.
Head on CM Punk. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
He's perched in the corner. Seth stalking into it.
Punk avoids the attack.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. Coming to Punk from all angles tonight.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
Stalking from above.
Jumping, leaping attack. Headed back into the ring. Seth Rollins with a... Oh, he scattered that one.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. DDT. Oh, what an accent.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Take off.
Wow, cross body.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
Breaking up the submission attempt.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Kicks out. Rotates out and gets the cover.
He's changing his mind. Going for something different now.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace out of his sleeve in Las Vegas. Connecting with the crossbody.
Kick from behind.
Ouch. Roman spear.
No coming back from Reigns after that. Oh, man, this might be it.
2, 3, no, a 2 count.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
I don't believe it. Reigns has ended so many matches that way, but this one just took an unexpected turn.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best.
Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
It's the red, white, and blue.
He wants to end this for the win. He stops the pin.
This isn't over yet.
Good reflexes from him there. Able to slip out of that situation.
Scouted it and fired.
And Punk now lifting.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Sliding into the ring now.
Hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out.
And a clothesline counter. This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him?
Clothesline knocks his opponent down. Rollins drops his opponent. Punk sidesteps out of that.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. Stomp. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Hoisted up high here. Exhibit. Ooh, under the chair.
There's no way that...
Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
Driving a fist to the stomach changes things around.
Russian leg sweep.
Just a violent suplex.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Stopped with a stiff back elbow.
Boom, what impact. Ooh, hooked into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Punch right to the face.
Devastating cranial impact with that move.
Kick to the stomach. And he heads back into the ring. Then a knee right to the throat. Blow after blow to the midsection. I don't know how much more anyone can withstand.
Each of these targeted attacks just makes it harder to breathe.
Punk has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again? There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? What a reversal! This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Quick reaction to Hart there. Michaels turns that around.
Some showboating from Shawn here. Big punch finds its mark.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other. Clear out of the ring, has to be all out of sorts right now. The heel is hot, and now it is being bent in directions it was never designed to go, torturing their opponent.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts. I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of them for the title.
No, a kick out.
He's still fighting to keep in this thing. Hart avoids the offense.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency going big here.
Flick shot, cross body.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Strong elbows right on the mark. Ooh. Russian leg sweep.
Into the ring again now.
Michaels goes flying to the outside.
Look out.
All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Uppercut right on target. This is how Bret wanted it. A public assault of Michaels in front of the Canadian people.
He's got him locked. DDT plants them.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out. And now he's back into the ring.
Unloads a shot to the gut. Oh, he cuts it off.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
He's got him where he wants it. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, toss to ringside.
Throwing caution to the wind.
Shot, cross body.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
Hitman with it.
Uh-oh. Fist directly to the gut. Landing the uppercut. Once again, Shawn taking things outside.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right!
Lightning fast punches.
Effective counter. Hitman never saw that coming. And Shawn back in the ring now.
The crowd is behind Shawn, and he knows it.
Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away.
Shoved with so much force. Putting him in the corner for something here.
Taken down with a body slam. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top. Elbow drop. HBK has to be thinking about ending Bret's night after that move. Switching music connects. Are we about to see a title change here? Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How? How on earth?
HBK thought he put the last nail in his opponent's coffin, but we still got a long way to go before we can turn the lights out on this one.
Uh-oh. A slingshot cross body.
throwing absolute caution to the wind there, and it paid off big time. Bret gets out of the way in time. What a crossbody!
Grabs a hold of HBK. DDT.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout. Side Russian leg sweep. This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much... From the top!
Whoa, look out!
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Going for that power slam, denied, and snapped down with an inverted DDT.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
He'll make his way to the ring. Right to the face. Retaliation from the Hitman.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
His Canadian bias crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Denying the attack from Michaels.
Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile. From the top, through the air, it connects.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with up high. You gotta be kidding me.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Moving into the ring. Going outside. What's he got planned here? Classic HBK, being the showman that he is. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the...
Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight...
But look, guys, hard about to be stuck in a submission hold here. Just punishing amounts of torque being applied here.
No...
Trying to get out of the submission. And does.
Hart with a plan in mind. Spiked by that DDT.
What's he planning here?
And down with the belly to belly.
He's been put in a bind.
Oh, my. Down with authority. HBK in real danger here.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Boom! What a right. And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
Turns that in his favor.
He's heading back to the ring.
Drop kick from behind.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain.
Bang! Snap suplex.
And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michaels is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Escape just in time. Just like that, Shawn evades.
This personal rivalry goes so far back, you can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional, but recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but...
Figure 4. Leg lock. And a leg
needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Oh, what a response. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena. And able to skirt around that attack.
Hitman is performing with such precision right now.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Impressive reversal from Michaels. Michaels looking vulnerable. Oh, the belly. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Wants to finish this.
And Bret off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
and now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Lariat. Cover. We can have a new champ here. He gets the kick out after the one.
Clearly, still very much in this fight.
Ooh. And he gets the better of HBK.
Blast off. Cross body from the top.
The Hitman now taking his opponent down. Grapevine locked in. Sharpshooter applied.
He just seems to be laser focused on destroying the spine, on completely breaking down the back. Is Hart going to tap him with the sharpshooter? Wait a minute. What a counter.
Uh-oh. Targets the gut to end the offense.
Dear Lord, just a nasty assault.
Oh!
This could be it. Brett could retain the title here. Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman, the sharpshooter.
Brett's got the sharpshooter locked in.
Hart is leaning back far.
What's his opponent going to do?
Got to find a way out of the sharpshooter. And does just that.
Here it comes. Sit down, pile driver.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Makes the kick out before the count.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Setting them up in the corner.
Discus clothesline.
Title in the balance with the pin.
Brett retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Brett is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody perched up top.
You gotta be kidding me!
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive.
Hoisted up. Big power slam. Catches the kick.
Turns them inside out with a dragon screw. Ducks out of harm's way.
Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
Using that barricade with great effect. Into the unforgiving barricade.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
And averting damage there.
And Jack has lifted the ring apron looking for something.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
What a kick out by Cactus Jack.
He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pin.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. Taking a shot from the stairs right to the head.
Oh, diamond-plated steel coming at you.
CM Punk having a bit of trouble, not finding as much support in this ECW crowd as he had hoped.
Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
He's trying so desperately to get back to his feet.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
Got them off their feet here.
Running power slam!
Uh-oh, mandible claw, mandible claw!
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Staggering to his feet, he barely even knows where he is right now.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
Taking this fight to such a dangerous area. There's potential danger everywhere you turn.
Down with the leg drop.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Hammerlock applied.
Clobbered with a clothesline.
High voltage cords, ledges, pyro, exposed metal. So much could go wrong scrapping up there on the stage.
Headlock. Ooh, cheap shot right above the eye.
Violent artistry, courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what this bloodthirsty crowd clearly wanted. And now, that is exactly what they are getting. At both of these men's expenses, physically and mentally.